Well, hello again. It's me, Britbot. It's tax time and I'm sure you'll be spending money so fast you'll get blisters. But before you go and pop your whole wad on something ridiculous, did you know you can support the Knightcast by shopping on Amazon? It's easy. Just head over to 9nights.net and click on the Support Us tab at the top of the page. Then click the Amazon banner. The two dum-dums will receive a kickback from Amazon from every purchase you make at no extra cost to you. Don't forget to bookmark the link and help the show while you shop. Also, stick around after the show for some great promos from our podcast friends. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Knightcast.
Hey everybody, this is Root from Hearthcast, and you're listening to the Knightcast.
February 3rd, 2014, and you're listening to the Knightcast. This is your host, Hesser, and with me, the Dark Legend.
What's going on, man? Long time no chat.
I know, it's like it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's been 2 weeks since we've done this, which has been great, because I've done a lot of shit has happened.
Yeah, a ton of shit's happened.
We had puppies.
I had Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's hell. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
Let's see. We had my dog. Well, okay. I have my dog.
You have inbred dogs. Let's just get that out in the frickin' open right now.
Yeah. There was an incident. We have my dog, which is Sadie. She's, a female dog. She's the first dog that I've ever had that, was mine. It wasn't a family dog. It was my dog. And then we have Murdoch, a boy dog that we picked up. He was a stray. Picked him up when he was a puppy.
Should have never done that.
No, bad idea. He's brindle color, though. He's pretty.
Yeah, he is. He's looks awesome.
Well, they had puppies last year.
Mm-hmm.
A little over a year ago.
Yes, I remember this.
Excuse me. And we gave all the puppies away and kept one. And lo and behold, I guess the one we kept became a lady dog. And her nasty child molesting father decided to get her pregnant. Yeah, so we were kind of worried about the turnout of the puppies, but they've got all their ears and eyes and
they've only got 7 toes.
Yeah, but they got one dog head and one cat head, but
yeah,
but no, in all seriousness, they all turned out fine. So, but so this year at tax time, old Murdoch, he's going to the vet to
he's getting snooped.
Exactly. We're not gonna have to worry about puppies ever again. So we'll get these
Snipperson.
We'll get these 7 raised and get them off to new homes and.
That's going to be a bitch to find new homes for them, dude.
Well, none of them are ugly. They're still in that, we don't have, they're still blind and deaf right now. They're only a couple days old, so.
Well, that's good.
But, they're all,
Hopefully they'll all pull through, because I know you guys have had issues with that in the past.
Yeah. So, but they're all hanging in there so far. So, that was excitement number 1. We had puppies, and then on top of that, it snowed here.
Yeah, did it ever.
A whole inch and a half.
Yep.
And completely shut down the state of Georgia.
Nice.
Shut us down so bad that Governor Deal, our governor, had to declare a state of emergency.
Governor who?
Governor Nathan Deal.
Oh, okay.
And call in the National Guard. For an inch and a half of snow.
That sounds a little extreme.
Yeah, well.
But,
okay. The way we handle snow here, I know you probably get, you would laugh at a winter of all you got was an inch and a half of snow, I'm sure.
I get no snow, really. So,
No,
I
really?
don't know. Yeah, if I think we'd be in pretty much the same boat as you. Well, where I live, there's certain areas of my state that get a lot of snow, but where I live specifically, we'd probably be in the same boat as you. We wouldn't be going anywhere. So, although I would try. So,
And what seemed to really just compound fuck the entire situation was they decided on Monday of last week, was it, or Tuesday? When the hell did it snow? Tuesday. They decided, the news said, a chance of we may see snow flurries in my area.
huh,
And we ended up with an inch and a half, but at like lunchtime, the roads were frozen. It never got over, 20 something degrees that day. So the
huh.
snow had started sticking to the roads already. And then at lunchtime, I guess every business in town decided, yeah, well, you need to go home. So ice on the roads, everybody turned loose at the same time. A 20-minute drive home took me an hour and 45 minutes.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I was coming up like the main like downtown area of where I live, and there were like people just sliding into each other, spinning out in the intersections. And I called my wife on the phone, and I was like, "Hey, this is bad. I've never seen anything like this before. This is bad. There's just people
Oh
crashing
man,
everywhere." So that
that's
was,
insane.
yeah, it was pretty wild. And then to make it worse, they ran the school buses early. Like even at first they said 1 o'clock, and then they came back and said they were going to let the kids go like right at 12. Well, my youngest daughter gets home. My oldest daughter doesn't get on the bus.
Uh,
So I had to go by the school to pick up my daughter.
that's not fun.
She got cussed out the entire way home.
Oh, I would no shit.
Well, this is, and on top of that, this is like the fifth time this year she hasn't got on the bus.
What? You have two daughters to go there, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So
it
where
was
the
just
hell's the second one?
my oldest daughter.
Oh, yeah, I know the devil spawn. I remember.
I don't know what she was thinking. It was just out of the norm for her, I guess, to get on the bus early. So she just decided, whatever reason, not to be paying attention and not to get on the bus.
Jeez,
I know.
that sucks.
Yeah. So that's been my week. So tell us about Comic-Con, because that happened right after.
That was literally right after what the last
Right after
podcast.
yeah, right after the last show, I think.
That was it was awesome, man. It was the second annual in Portland, Oregon, and I went on opening day, which was a Friday, and I've never been to anything like that before, or anything like that, and I guess you could say I was naive. I obviously realized that like some of the celebrities you weren't going to be able to meet unless you paid or whatever. But like they had like The Walking Dead, like Norman Reedus, Daryl Dixon was there. What the heck's his name?
Merle.
Yeah, Merle was there. I can't remember his real name right off the top of my head, but he was there. Shane from season 2, Rick's old buddy, shot in the face, and Carl came along and killed him. He was there. Andrea, she was there. Don't get me started on her again. I'm just getting over that. But Stan Lee. They had the Portland Trailblazers. Rolo, Robin Lopez, he was there. I guess he's a huge comic book guy. They had the original Batman, Adam West. They had the original Robin. Few other guys. Some other, let's say, adult entertainers that perform in costumes that are kind of comic related, if you can say.
Horrors? Comic horrors were there?
I don't really know if you call them a comic horror, but let's just say they make their money with movies in the adult industry.
Oh, okay.
There were some of them there.
You could view them on your Xbox One or PlayStation 4?
Or your Wii U if you get the animated version.
Okay.
But and I don't really know why they were there. That part never made sense to me. There was 2 or 3 of them there, and I just never figured that one out. Maybe they live local and they were just trying to earn some more money or something. I don't know. But man, it was like to go get a picture with Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl Dixon. It was like $50 to get an autograph. You had to bring something for him to autograph, and then he would take a phone photo with you.
What?
Now to get a professional photo taken with him was $120, I want to say, and then you still had to pay for the photo on top of that for them to print it.
What the fuck? So to get it made is one price, and then for them to actually print the picture, they want $20 more?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was, I wasn't, I expected, maybe like $10, $5 for an autograph and a phone photo, or a free fucking phone photo, just stand in a long ass line and go take a fucking photo with them.
Right.
Because you pay to get into these things.
Now, is that making a picture of them or having your picture made with them?
Having your picture made with them.
Like, even with your own phone?
With your own phone, if you got an autograph for like $40 to $50, they would take like a phone photo with you.
Wow. See, I didn't even know they charged for shit like that.
Yeah, see, and I didn't realize they were going to charge for shit like that either. So that was kind of like, I got some photos of Norman Reedus and some pictures of Merle. I actually got quite a few more pictures with Merle, and I actually got to talk to him because I ran into him when he was doing a radio interview, and I just stood there and listened to the radio interview with him live, and then when he was leaving, I got to exchange a few words with him and stuff like that.
You say, hey, bro.
Yeah, he was like, hey, what's going on? And he's just like, not much, how's it going? And
fucking knife hand and shit?
Knife hand and shit, yeah. He's I think he really enjoys playing characters like Merle. I think he is like Merle in real life, really. If something were to happen in the world, he would be like Merle. He walks a thin line, and actually he gave us some back insight into the Walking Dead world off air. And you kind some hot scoops. You kind of saw it in the show, and you could kind of piece it together. Basically, he's not really an evil character. What it was is that, him and his brother were together season 1, and he was racist, but other than that, he was a pretty straight edge guy. He was going to do what he had to do to keep him and his brother alive in season 1. And then we came back and we met him in season 3 again, and he was without his brother all that time. And he said, what the directors told him was the gap between season 1 and season 3. He's basically doing anything and everything to stay alive, no matter what he has to do to find his brother. And that when he met up with the governor somewhere in between season 1 and season 3, which we believe it's closer to the end of season 1, he basically, he worked his way up with the governor, and he basically, whenever they'd go out hunting, they would be searching. He would have all of Governor's men searching for clues to find Daryl. So this whole entire time, he's killing real people, yes, and he looks like he's an evil person, but he's doing all that to get the governor's, blessing to use the governor's men to find his brother.
Oh, cool.
So then when, in season 3, when Daryl and him are back to back and they're fighting to the death, quote unquote, what the governor has, after they shot up the place, that's when Merle, he loses all trust and all faith and all, respect and everything for the governor. And that's when he flips and he's like, oh, I'll kill this bastard because I've already found my brother. I could care less about this guy anymore.
Right.
And that's the reason why he made things work in the prison. And like he said, if they would have kept him on all the way through, it probably would have been a little bit different. Maybe it would have been like him and Rick going head to head.
Yeah.
But he thinks, his character could have survived in that group all the way through if he wouldn't have been, quote unquote, kicked off on season 1. So it was an interesting backstory that he gave us and stuff. Things that you're never going to find on the bonus discs or anything like that. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, that you got to go and you got to see him in person.
Yeah, and there's a lot of cool people at those types of things. I got to chat with a lot of people, and meet a lot of new faces in the cosplay world, which I've never really been really ever been introduced to the cosplay world before Comic-Con. So that was really cool to get to talk to people and stuff like that. So I got a few names of people that are going to try to help me make up my Link outfit for next year. So
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Would you go in costume? Is that something?
Oh hell yeah. Oh fuck yeah. I'm going in Link outfit full blown next year, man.
Your wife would make a good Zelda.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go with me, but maybe.
You don't think she'd cosplay with you?
I don't think she'd cosplay with me, no.
She'd give you the same reaction my wife would of you do whatever you want, but that's fucking retarded.
Yeah, basically, I'm pretty positive. I don't even think she'd even show her face with me if I cosplayed. So.
You know, I've been working on my nerd trifecta a little bit, and I've been talking to a guy from a different podcast, and I asked him, they not their whole show, but some of their show, they talk about comic books and anime and stuff like that. And I asked him, I said, well, what's a good anime series for somebody to get into if, they don't watch it all the time?
Yeah.
Or just, want to pick up, you can probably hear the puppies. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
the oh god, the office is just kind of where they are until they're old enough. So you have to ignore the. Shut up. Anyway, okay. But she said, I asked him, about what anime would be. Any anime would be good to pick up. And he said, well, check out like Bleach or Full Metal Alchemist or something like that. Well, my wife saw the message that I sent to him. I had it open on the screen, and I had gone to the bathroom or something. And I came back, and she was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, I was just asking him about, what would be a good series to watch. Are you going to start watching that shit? Yeah, so I'd like to check out, some of it. Just apparently a lot of people like it. I just want to see what, the hype is about it.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh my God, you're going to be one of those nerds now, aren't you? And I said, probably. So I watched some Bleach. And it was...
Dude, I'm telling you, to get on that Spirited Away, dude, that's my very first anime, and I love it to death. It's just an anime movie. It's not a series, just a movie. And Princess Mononoke, that's another great one that I love. I have both of those in my collection, and I've watched them like 4 times.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I watched the first episode of Bleach, and now I want to watch more of it. I think it's like 6 or 7 seasons, but, I'll just start slow, maybe a season at a time, and
yeah, man,
move some of them to my phone and watch them at work and whatnot. So
sweet.
But anyway, working on the nerd trifecta. But yeah, my wife would give the same. There's some things that
she just won't go for.
I get the "Are you fucking retarded?" reaction. So
are you fucking joking me?
So with the snowstorm and the puppies and Comic-Con, did you get to play any games?
I think I mentioned last time that I beat Saints Row 4.
Right.
And that I wanted to go back and play Saints Row 3. Well, just so happened, right after our podcast, I checked Steam and boom! It was on sale. So I picked that shit up and I beat that game already.
Nice.
The thing about Saints Row is they're Grand Theft Auto basically, sort-esque. They're short. I got like 20 hours into it and I already beat it. But I go mission, like main mission the whole entire time. Because it's just like the story is just so grabbing that like I'm like, yeah, there's side quests, but fuck them. So like I want to know what the hell happens next. So I just keep doing the main story. I don't even like drive around and shit. I'm just like story after story after story. And I tell you, the storylines are freaking amazing. Now, like I also said in the last one, I believe Saints Row 2 is a more serious kind of, and Saints Row 4 was like really goofy and stuff. Saints Row 3 kind of ties that transition in. It's a serious game, but it's silly at the same time. So it's like it was what I was missing between the two of them, and it made it perfect. So It was really fun. Saints Row 4 is like still way out there compared to Saints Row 3, but it still like tied it in a little bit, which is awesome.
Did you feel like you made a mistake playing 4 before 3, or did it work out okay in the end?
It worked out fine in the end. I mean, it probably would have been better to play 3 first, but it really didn't make any difference because I'd played 2, so I kind of already knew the characters and stuff.
Right.
But it tied in the characters that I didn't know, and it gave me their backstory, which is awesome. So,
That's cool.
and it gave me backstory into number 4, because they kind of like, they tie in like more details of people's backstories that you didn't get in 3 in 4. So like I was like getting like half the backstory for people in 4, and like trying to figure out whose backstory went to which character. But 3 really ties it in. It's really good.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
What have you?
this one I want to check out definitely 3 and 4. It's on my Steam list, and I think I spent more money than I should have by the time I realized it was on sale, so I'll have to catch it next time around. But
Sweet.
this one I really want to, yeah, I want to play both of them. So I've heard a
Yeah,
lot
man.
of good things about both of them. So
I will. I'll be writing a post for our review for 3 here in the next like week or so.
sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got all freaking weirded. Humble Bundle has amazing tech support, so everybody knows. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. So
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a few more minutes. Did they work out the problem for you?
yeah, I'm already fixed and got it going, so I'm good. I mean, half an hour and they got my problem resolved, so that's
Nice.
awesome.
Cool. Did you play anything else?
Mm-mm. No, I have not. Sorry, I was partaking in a little hookah joint.
All right.
Not joint, but hookah. So
Yeah, you told me earlier I got to go to the vapor store.
yeah, the vapor store.
That's
Yeah,
like-
man.
I was like, what kind of drug is that? What is vapor?
Vapor is the shit. It is flavored. Well, you can get it in nicotine if you want, but it's like those e-cigarettes, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's basically an e-cigarette, but it's liquid inside, and it heats it up, and it turns it into vapor. Well, they have all different flavors. You can get them in peach, strawberry, margarita, any flavor you want. If you've ever done hookah before, it basically comes in every hookah flavor, plus it comes in like tobacco flavors. So like if you wanted a more Marlboro flavor, or if you wanted more of a camel flavor, or if you wanted a cigar flavor, and they come in basically as much nicotine as you want, or no nicotine at all. So it's pretty sweet.
Well, nice.
Yeah, so I've been partaking in some nice peach flavors and strawberry flavors.
Well, that's cool. And you don't smell like nasty cigarettes.
No, and the funny thing is, like, even like one of the tobacco flavors that one of my coworkers had, I tried that one, and no, dude, your mouth, you don't get the taste of cigarettes in your mouth, and you also don't get the taste of like the hookah like aftertaste if you've ever done hookah before. You also don't smell like it either. It has like no smell whatsoever, but it's like a punch of flavor in your mouth. It's amazing.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, nice. I'll have to check one of those out.
Yeah, I paid $40, and I have 2 complete setups, 2 batteries, 2 liquid cartridges where I put my liquid into, 2 mouthpieces, 1 charger, and I got a tiny. Mine's small, and the battery lasts me like 3 days. So
Sweet.
yeah,
Well, with games, I finished Sid Meier's Civilization, the first playthrough finally.
nice.
I went for just, a full military victory, took over everybody, and finally finished it. It took
Sweet.
like 3 days of playing, and that was on a small map to take everybody over. So, Washington won finally. So I put that one on the back
Nice.
burner. That's a game that I picked it up on and off again on the 360, and now I'm really glad that I got it on Steam because it's one of those that I'll go back and I'll get the itch to play it, reinstall it, play through, maybe try a technological victory next time or
Yeah.
something else. But it's fun. It's fun, and I'll this one I'll definitely go back to.
Nice, man.
So finished it, and then I messing around on Listia, and I won. Got a free copy of Grand Theft Auto Vice City for the PC.
Sweet.
Which
How's that?
It's okay. Even on a computer, I don't know what I was expecting.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it's not what I got.
It's not. Well, it's. I'll put it to you this way: it's exactly how I remember it because it's nothing but a port of the PS2 game.
Yeah, and that's the problem with some of these older games is that's all they are is ports.
But on the plus side of that, everything that I liked about Vice City is still Vice City.
Yeah.
All the music is the same. All the radio stations are still the same. It even looks the same. So
yeah.
So I've been playing through a little bit of that over again. Not don't have too much to say about it. If you played it on, the PlayStation 2, it's the same thing on the PC. It looks terrible. It looks just like the PlayStation 2 version, but it's fun to be playing through that story again. So I got it and I played it. Before we get into the Humble Bundle stuff, I got the Hearthstone beta from Blizzard, and I've been playing that.
Oh, yeah?
Man, fuck that game.
Don't like it, huh?
For being so awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing. Now, some of my friends on Steam, I've been looking, or not on Steam, but on Raptor, where it'll show, it tracks your game time, how much you play a game, and it'll show me what my friends are playing. If they log onto a game on the computer or a console, it'll show you so-and-so is online, and this is what they're playing. And it kept saying the Hearthstone beta. And I said, well, let me check this out. I like Warcraft. Let me check out Hearthstone since it's free. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's a card game. Kind of like Magic the Gathering. Which, back in my nerdier days, I did play the actual Magic, card game with the actual cards.
Yep.
Xbox gave away one of the Magic the Gathering arcade games. I tried playing it, just too much time had passed and I couldn't get back into it. But I said, well, let me try Hearthstone. I know it's a card game, but it's Warcraft characters, so let me see how this is. And I love it. It's really, really cool.
Nice.
You play as, all the classes are divided up at, mage, warlock, paladin, etc. Everybody starts as a mage, and to be able to play as one of the other classes, you have to defeat one of the other classes. And you can either do that by playing against real people or practicing against the computer. Like if you beat, I think Rexar from the Horde is, the hunter in the game. And if you beat him, even in like practice mode, it unlocks like the hunter deck, and you can start using the hunter deck as a hunter.
Nice.
It was really easy to get into for what it was. It wasn't complicated at all. A game would take maybe anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes at the longest.
Huh.
It playing, with the computer playing on the with the computer against the computer, it was a lot faster because there was no hesitation as far as I'm done with my turn. Let me click go. Okay, it's your turn. When you play against other real people, some of them want to fart around. You see their cards floating where they're trying to make their mind up, and
yeah.
And then I had one person drop out, so I had to keep waiting for the timer to run out so I could make my move and just shit like that. But I've beat every class on there except the paladins.
Really?
And it's got Uther the Lightbringer as the paladin that you play again. And fuck Uther, because no matter what I try, I can't beat the paladin class for some reason.
Really?
And they've got some cards that are class specific. Like with the hunter, there's certain shots you can do, just like on the game, or I've played as the mage a lot. That's what you start with. Things like the fireball spell, it's still there. The mirror image, where they can make 3 more of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's still there. You can do that with the cards. So it's and like I said, while it's free, if you like World of Warcraft, definitely check it out. So I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I keep finding myself, well, let me just hop on and play a game of this because it's quick. I can get in and out. I like Dota 2, but Dota, if you can't commit 45 minutes, you might as well not even try. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but Hearthstone, if you've got, 7 to 10 minutes to play a game, just, you want to hop onto something before you go somewhere, or, before you got something to do around the house, it's worth just hopping on. But part of the problem was I'd finish a match or lose a match, and I'd be like, all right, one more time. I'd try it again. Fuck. All right, one more time. So, but yeah, definitely if you get time, man, check Hearthstone out while you still can, while it's still in the beta and still for free.
Yeah, man, I'll have to check it out.
And this one I may pick up and actually pay for in the long run. So, just for the fact that I like it, there's a lot of replayability in it.
Yeah.
And you level up your
Sweet.
character in it like you do in Warcraft. The more you level a character up, like different, instead of getting like spells like you would in the game, you unlock the cards that would do that spell.
Huh.
So it's pretty cool. They put a lot of work into it, and it shows. They kept it really true to the Warcraft universe.
Nice.
And besides that, I played Dirt Showdown, which came from the Humble Bundle that's up right now.
Humble Bundle.
And if you go to humblebundle.com, for some reason they got books on there right now they're giving away.
Yeah, don't fucking purchase a book, you guys. Don't. Although they fucking took care of me within a half an hour, I'll give them that.
But if you look in the middle, I think it's Humble Weekly Sale or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up again on my computer. I can go through all the games. But they got it's the Codemasters bundle.
Yeah.
Going on right now.
The only problem I'm having trouble with is redeeming it through Steam. It says, "Are you human or robot?" And I don't know what the hell to say yes or no.
You should have to put in a CAPTCHA.
Yeah, I keep putting that shit in, and it keeps saying incorrect login. Ah, wrong password, I'll bet.
But this week they've got the game Overlord, which I played on the 360. It was really cool.
Yeah?
Overlord Raising Hell, which is the DLC for, I guess, the first Overlord.
Huh.
I never played it. Flashpoint, what is it? Operation Flashpoint Red River.
Yep.
And Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising, which I'm not too sure what those are. It's like a first-person game, like a shooter, SPS shooter. I'll end up checking those out. Rise of the Argonauts. Still not 100% sure what that is. But what I was really going for is at the bottom. They've got Dirt 3 and Dirt Showdown, which I played the Dirt Showdown demo on the 360, and I had it in my list of games on Amazon to buy, so I picked it up out of the Humble Bundle now, finally, for the PC. And Overlord 2. So you pay $6 or more, you get Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown, and Overlord 2 with all the previous mentioned games. And, I paid $7 and got 8
that's
games.
all I paid too. And then I got 12 audiobooks.
And 12 audiobooks.
But,
did they say what happened, or was it just...
They didn't say what happened. They said my browser probably just flashed or something like that, and I just clicked or whatever. I'm not really positive.
But regardless, they fixed it for you, right? So...
Yeah, they fixed it for me within half an hour. I mean, I just sent them the message. They said they had an overabundance of messages. And also, next thing I know is some guy sent me a message and said, "Click here. We've exchanged you from audiobooks to video games."
Well, cool. I mean, you never did redeem the books either, so...
No, I never redeemed the books.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, that's probably... And, they said they
That probably has something to do with it.
With an overabundance of messages, that may have been a problem, like, right at that moment, so...
Yeah, he probably was just like, crap.
Here's another one.
Yep, son of a bitch.
Why does nobody want the fucking books?
Yeah. Why do you guys keep coming to Humble Bundle if you don't want the frickin' books?
And yeah, like, they've got books on the front page, and normally that's not something they do. It's usually just games, so you got to go to the Humble Weekly Sale to get to the games. But I still got a couple days, so check that out. And I've been having a blast with Dirt Showdown, and it runs like a dream on the computer, so pretty happy with that. So, all right, if that's all the games we got that I've played, that's everything I've played. Is that everything you've played? so far?
That's everything I've played, yeah.
All right, well, let's take a little break here, and we'll be right back.
All right.
All right, and we're back with gaming news and new releases. Let's talk about some gaming news.
Let's talk about it. I like pay cuts.
Yeah, I don't think Nintendo likes pay cuts, but
They're willing to take it, though.
Yeah, this is what's his name? Let me see if I can get this right. Satoru Iwata,
Yeah, that sounds
president
about
of
right.
Nintendo, announced he will cut his salary in half after the company records a tumble in profits.
Which, I mean, that just makes you want to run out and buy a Nintendo product. I mean, look how... Think about it. Sony's not going to do that. Microsoft wouldn't do that.
No.
So, I mean, hands up to frickin' Nintendo for being like a respectable company, being like, look, we know we suck right now. We're willing to prove that we'll take a pay cut and, and we'll invest the rest of the money back into the company. So,
Right, he says for the next 5 months, he'll give up half his salary, while Nintendo board members will receive a 20 to 30% cut in their salaries. So, I mean, like you said, they're making a personal sacrifice instead of just sitting back, continuing, to make their full salary. When in the long run, if Nintendo was to continue to go under, the first cuts would be developers, manufacturers, stuff like that.
yeah.
While they would sit back and continue to make money, but instead they've chosen to cut their salaries first to try and get Nintendo back on top. And that, I think, is very admirable of them.
Yep. I'm right there with you.
And that alone, reading that the other day, actually made me consider, I've been tossing the idea around of, since me and you have really got into gaming on Steam, I've barely been cutting the Xbox on. Now, I'm still a huge Xbox fan over PlayStation, don't get me wrong. But when I see things like this month's free games from, Microsoft versus what PlayStation's getting, which is always a fuck as usual. But, free games are free games. But anyway, I've actually been considering taking the Xbox and all my games, making a list first to see what I could repurchase on Steam.
Yep.
And then packing everything up and either A, selling it on Craigslist, or B, taking it to GameStop to trade in for a 3DS.
Yeah.
And Pokemon.
That'd be sweet. That'd be sick.
Because I have my computer here now that I can game on, and then I could take the 3DS with me and play on the go.
That'd be nice.
And I've been dying to check out Pokemon. I've been dying to check out, what's that game called? Crap. If you didn't ask me, I could have told you.
I didn't ask you anything.
I know. There was another game they had that was real popular here. Near
A Link Between Worlds?
Well, I would play that too, but that wasn't it.
Mm.
Crap, what was it called? There is something you're in a village. People.
Talking about Harvest Moon?
No, it's closer, but that's not it. People at home are probably screaming. They're like, "You dumbass! It's." I can't remember. Harvest something? Not Harvest Moon.
You sure? Because Harvest Moon's amazing.
No, it's shit. I can't remember. I can see the little people's faces in my mind and everything. They made a console, a 3DS, just for that game. I can't remember. Anyway, it'll come to me before the end of the show. But I just want to check that out and some other stuff. And like I said, just to be able to take it with me to work.
Talking about Fire Emblem?
No, but I want to play that one too. That's another one.
Talking about Mario and Luigi?
No, but I would also play that. So
They did make a Harvest Moon Collector's Edition Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was gonna say.
Yep,
That doesn't
Animal
have anything to do
Crossing.
with Harvest anything at all, does it?
No, it doesn't. But if you were to get that game, I'd get it. I've never played that game before, so
I've heard a lot of people had a lot of fun with that. So, and
I
now,
hear it's multiplayer. So
yeah, like different stuff, different villages. I can visit your village. You could visit mine.
my
Far-
village would be all Zelda shit, but that's okay.
So, that's
They
anyway.
should put Minecraft on the 3DS. I'm just saying that right now, throwing that out there. Nintendo, stop taking a pay cut and make Minecraft for the 3DS.
Yeah.
There you go. Dark Legend helped you out.
So Nintendo doing the right thing, and by doing that right thing, they've caught my attention, and now I want to get rid of my Xbox to get
Woohoo!
the 3DS.
Well, I can't really woohoo any because it's not really a win for me because I haven't cracked on my PlayStation since I built my new computer. So
Yeah,
the wife's been using it for Netflix. I'm like, really? God damn it! That makes me like all those like little like meme posts where they're like, look at my new Netflix viewer, and it's like a PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what mine is nowadays.
look at my
Fuck.
$400 Netflix machine.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, well, that's what that is nowadays.
So, all right, Nintendo does the honorable thing, and then there's a bunch of rumors flying out about. It was on the website NeoGaf. There was a guy got on there. I forget what tag he used, but the admins on NeoGaf basically said at the beginning of the thread that he checked out and he was legit as either working for Microsoft or had worked at Microsoft, but he was putting up some rumors about the Xbox, the future of the Xbox. And he said that sometime this year, or maybe fall of the year is what I imagine, there'll be a price cut. There'll be a revision to the Xbox One.
That's not a big shocker.
And the new Xbox One will be $399 to put it the same price as the PlayStation 4. That way to hit this coming Black Friday, it'd be the same price.
It doesn't really surprise me, honestly.
No. Now, you know the numbers couldn't have been anywhere what they imagined them to be. Or
No.
wanted them to be.
No, not at all.
So, but they're saying, I've seen rumors that the new one, the new revision won't have a Blu-ray drive.
Huh.
That it'll be just, download only. But that completely eliminates any use of pre-owned games and would turn around and make you buy every game from Microsoft, from the Microsoft store. So in the long run, they really wouldn't lose any money because they're having to pay a royalty fee for using the Blu-ray drive anyway.
That's true.
I heard every single one of those drives that went in an Xbox One, Sony had to get a cut of it.
Huh.
Which, is Sony's technology, so that's kind of, that's the way it works, so.
Yeah, sadly, but that is just the way it works.
So, may have a drive, may not. I say just take the Kinect out of the box and make it $100 cheaper.
Yeah.
If you don't have to have it now, then why do you have to have it?
Yeah, that's very true.
But they also said there may be a white Xbox on the way, which I just kind of figured was a matter of time anyway.
Yeah, they do. They really do like their white shit for some reason.
Did Sony ever make a white PlayStation 3?
No, not that I ever saw anyways.
They were always black. Did they ever do like a limited edition console?
They did do a limited edition. I can't remember what it was.
Because I remember Xbox, the 360, there was a ton of limited edition ones. Xbox, Halo themed ones and just all kinds of shit. They're always, and they're saying there's going to be a Titanfall edition Xbox One.
So just by doing a quick Google search, apparently the God of War edition was red.
Okay.
Apparently there
seems
was.
like I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. There was a game called Ryu Gatuku.
That must have been a Japanese. Yeah.
And it's black, but it's got emblems all over it, like different tribe emblems. So I'm assuming it has something to do with it. It's a Japanese console, so I'm assuming it was a Japan exclusive. Looks like there's a blue one for It's called the Azurite Blue Limited Edition. And that's a U.S. console, so that one apparently they're all the new style PlayStation 3 though.
Right, not
So
the slim versions.
yeah, well, and there's even a newer one that's a little bit slimmer than the one that I have, and it's an upright console.
Oh.
So it looks like there was a few of them. I never really saw them in store, and I worked retail during the times of these. There's a Final Fantasy one with a guy on the top of it.
So they've had a couple too.
They've had a few of them.
Okay.
The Sony is not so big into doing their collector's editions in consoles as Xbox is. They're more collector's edition as like getting like a huge box with the game and like a bunch of like articles from the game, like a book or something like that.
Right. So, like I said, a white console, I mean, if you had a PlayStation, or an Xbox before, then they came in white and black, so it's just a matter of time before they did
Yeah.
white one anyway, which, if I end up getting one, I don't really have I would just get a black one. I don't really have because it would match all the other machines that would be around the TV, so I don't know. Having a white one is not a selling point for me, just being able to get it in white. So,
Yeah.
let's see, that's all I got really for Xbox news. Not much happened on Steam. Anything tremendous that I saw this week.
Huh.
So, nothing
Yeah,
really to report there.
nothing too extravagant on Steam this week.
PlayStation, I didn't really see anything mind-blowing either, worth reporting.
No.
It seemed like
not
Nintendo
really.
was the real big thing this week.
Yeah, Nintendo was huge.
So, and I hate that for them. I really do.
Yeah, it sucks. I have a place in my heart for Nintendo no matter where their company goes, just from that was my first console,
Yeah.
And so it sucks to hear that they're not doing good, and I hope they can keep in there. But really throughout all the years, they've only had a handful of games that have kept them afloat. Mario, Zelda, and Super Smash Bros. Metroid, and there's a few other ones, but
Right.
those are their main hitters. So, you can't really run a huge company off of those games. I mean, Xbox has had hundreds of huge hits. So has PlayStation, and there's been hits that have been PlayStation and Xbox. So, but Nintendo's never really gotten in on those, like Red Dead Redemption. Xbox and PlayStation both went Game of the Year for both consoles. Nintendo never got a Red Dead Redemption, So
All right.
Grand Theft Auto, both Game of the Years, both consoles. Nintendo didn't get it, so they've kind of ran themselves into a wall. But hopefully they can pull themselves out.
I hope so. And like I said, my plans are I'm kind of waiting until people start getting their tax money back. That way, if I just straight up sell it, people have got the money to throw around and just pick it up, and
Yeah.
they'll take all the games with it, and then I'll just take that money and straight to the
Honestly,
store
if I were you, you're gonna have a better chance selling it on Craigslist and then getting a cheaper 3DS off of Craigslist too, man.
Right. I think I want to get a brand new 3DS though.
Oh yeah, I want to get a 3DX XL, but I can't convince the wife to let me do that. So
Right. Well, let's run through these free games that are coming out this month for the PlayStation and the Xbox, and we'll wrap this segment up. If you have a 360, free this month with the Games with Gold promotion from the 1st to the 15th, so it's available now, is the game Dead Island, which I did a review for on the site. Worth checking out, and it's one that I would go back and play again, but now I would go back and play it again on the PC. But
woohoo!
if you want to get it on the 360, it's free right now if you've got a gold subscription. After that, on the 16th, from the 16th to the end of the month, is an arcade game called Toy Soldiers Cold War, and that'll be free from the 15th to the end of the month.
Nice.
Now on PlayStation Plus, if you
we got quite a few awesome ones.
Yeah, which is always the way it works.
Some amazing ones.
If you've got a PlayStation 3, you got here's Metro Last Light. You can pick that up, which I read the book. I got the Metro 2033 on Steam. After I play through it, I'm going to pick up Last Light. So you can get Metro Last Light, Payday 2, which you wrote a review for on the site.
Yes.
You can pick that up for free on the PlayStation 3. And the game Remember Me will also be available this month from the PlayStation 3. Now, on the PlayStation 4, the game Outlast, which looks kind of creepy as fuck. Not really sure what that is, but it looks pretty terrifying, just from the box art. That's on the PlayStation 4. And on the PS Vita, you get Mod Nation Racers, Road Trip, and
Sweet.
what is this? Street Fighter versus, who is that? Is that Tekken? Yeah, Street Fighter X Tekken.
Yeah.
For free on the PlayStation Vita. Now, the only thing I've ever seen any different about the PlayStation Plus stuff and the Xbox stuff is on the PlayStation, as long as you keep your Plus membership, you have access to these games.
Yeah.
If you lose it, you kind of lose the games.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because it's not that way on Xbox.
Right, where the Xbox, if you've got gold and you download the game, you keep the game whether you've got gold or not.
Yeah.
You know, once it's on your hard drive, it's yours. But if you look at the games that are available,
They're not as good either.
Last Light, I know, came out in 2013. Payday 2 came out in 2013, and so did Remember Me. And Dead Island came out, 2012, I think?
Yeah, that's the original Dead Island.
Yeah, the first one.
2011 or 2012, yeah.
So, games from last year that you're kind of renting, or games from 2 years ago that you probably already bought anyway.
Yeah.
So, which I had already bought, so I would have been skipping the first half of the month. So, that's your free games for February from PlayStation. And there was a Zelda game. Link, what was it that Nintendo was giving away?
They just gave away 4 swords.
I think that's over with now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over now. They also gave away a Link between, or a Link to the Past a few months ago or a month ago.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, they've been giving away some sweet Zelda stuff.
It's good to see them jumping on the wagon, too, and giving away some free stuff.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. I got some good Zelda junkies out there that informed me of some stuff when it was going down, and so...
All right, well, these puppies are getting crazy, so let's run through these new releases real quick, and I can see if I can get them calmed down.
Sweet.
New releases on the Xbox One on February 7th. You can pick up the Lego Movie video game, which, I don't know. I would watch that when it comes to DVD, I guess.
I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to lie. It looks funny.
Yeah, so I'll check
Just
that
saying.
out.
Looks funny.
Check out the movie at least, but that's available. Another Lego game. Hey!
Sweet. I never heard of that before.
Yeah, and that's all you've got on Xbox One, so yeah, hey, y'all enjoy that.
Yeah.
On the Xbox 360, on February 4th, Fable Anniversary comes out.
Sweet.
Which I'd like to play that. That seems pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
Fable 3.
it's just a remake of the original Fable, which was amazing, but I think I'm still going to have to pick it up.
Right on. So that's free. On February 5th, or not free, but that's coming out. Excuse me. Wish it was free.
Yeah, no shit.
On Xbox Live Arcade, The Wolf Among Us Episode 2 Smoke and Mirrors comes out February 5th. So the second story to The Wolf Among Us will be available. That's the new thing from, who is it? Telltale puts that out. Telltale Games that did The Walking Dead.
Yep.
So that'll be, and they've got, what was a Borderlands one coming out, Game of Thrones, all kinds of shit coming out in the future.
Yeah, they got a whole ton of shit going down.
All right, but that's it for Xbox 360 and Xbox One for this week.
This week on PlayStation, we got the Lego Movie video game.
Yay!
It sounds like a repeat of what we just heard, but that is it on PlayStation 3. Jumping over to PlayStation 4, we have, oh my god, a Lego Movie video game again.
Woo!
Yeah, so we're hitting this up left and right. We're jumping over to the PS Vita. Holy shit, the Lego Movie video game.
You can play that on any fucking thing you want.
Any fucking thing you want. That is it for PlayStation. You have the Lego Movie video game. It is Sony-wide. Now jumping over to the Nintendo consoles, Nintendo 3DS, you have the Lego Movie video game.
Yay!
Woo! And you also have a game called Bravely Default coming out on the 7th as well. It's an RPG.
Yeah. I want to play that. I've seen Hey, they've got a demo for that you can download on your 3DS for Bravely Default. Play through the demo. The demo is like 3 to 4 hours. But you can unlock stuff in the demo that will carry over to the full game if you buy the full game.
Huh.
And I thought that was really cool, so I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out, man. It looks awesome.
Yes. It's from what? Square Enix, I think, too? The same people that did like the Final Fantasy games? Or Capcom, maybe?
Square Enix, yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw it, it looked like... I thought it was another...
yeah, it almost looks like a
game.
Final Fantasy game.
But I thought what they're doing with that demo was really neat. That you could play.
Yeah,
they said the demo was kind of like a pre-story to what happens in
the game.
Yeah, and I thought that was really cool. So.
Huh. Yeah, it looks really awesome, man. The graphics look awesome. So amazing. I'll have to check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Jumping over to the Wii U. We have, holy shit, the Lego Movie video game!
Yeah!
Which seems like it's going consoles wide. That's it for Nintendo. Jumping over to the PC, we actually have nothing coming out this week on PC. We have a couple that have January release dates, but that was last month. So
But there's a lot on Steam.
Oh, wait. Gotta scroll down. Sorry, my bad. The 5th, which would be, 2 days from now?
Yes.
Yeah, so Wednesday, they have The Wolf Among Us Episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors coming out.
Nice.
They have, on the 7th, which is Friday, Jazz Punk, which is apparently an adventure game. Holy shit, the Lego Movie video game again.
So it's coming out on every single platform available.
Every single platform available.
Nice.
Friday. And that's it.
Well, there's your new releases for this week. Maybe we should have done 2 weeks, but since it'll be 2 weeks before we record again, but
oh yeah, damn.
I didn't think that far ahead.
Next episode we'll start doing that.
So by the time you listen to this, that's what's coming out this week. If you want to know what's coming out next week before the show again, then you got to put some effort in and go check for yourself.
That,
because we
or
were too lazy to.
Or make a comment on this on our website, and we will answer the questions there. But only if you put a comment on the frickin' post on the website.
Yes. Exactly.
NineNights.net. Find this
9nights.net.
podcast. Ask for the second week's games, and I will do it.
Nice.
But that's only if you ask. If you don't ask, I ain't doing it.
Well, all right. Well, that's all I've got for news and for new releases. So let's take a break right here, and we'll be right back to wrap everything up.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's get ready to wrap this thing up. Let's talk about the website for a minute.
All right, let's talk about it.
If you go to NineNights.net, you'll see things may look a little different.
Quite a bit different. We have today, or actually, what day was it? It wasn't. I did a little bit today.
It's been an ongoing thing for a couple days.
For a couple days. But Friday, we made the first major change from our original layout. You'll notice that our site looks completely different. We've got an actual expanded header at the top now. It says 9 Nights with the shield. The picture of Hesser and I, our knights.
That's really us.
That's us right there. I really do wear a skull on my chest, and Hesser really does have a badass cape like that.
That's right.
And we're really just knights, in real life. We just walk around, and he does his thing at work, being a knight, and I do my thing at work, being a knight, and we're just knights everywhere we go. We're
Everybody at
with our
Comic-Con was
swords
like,
and
"That's
everything.
some sweet-ass armor, buddy."
Yeah, and I was like, this is just my fucking Friday attire.
You were like, "Shut up, Chewbacca."
Yeah, sure, you fucking watch your mouth. I'll chop your head off. And actually, you'll notice too, there is forums, and that's something new to our site. We actually do have forums up. If you go there right now, the only thing that's there is something that's called Knights of Moogle. And you might be asking, what the hell are the Knights of Moogle?
What the hell are the Knights of Moogle?
They are not the Nine Knights. Let's make that clear right now. They are not the Nine Knights. What they are is a subcategory, basically a clan or guild, have you, or just a group of people. They went by the Knights of Google before they joined us. They had nowhere to post their stuff or to set up their team matches. They do League of Legends is what they do. They do League of Legends tournaments. They do League of Legends how-tos. And basically what they're going to be doing is setting up and orchestrating a League of Legends training camp. And it's going to be a couple months long. And it's all going to result in a League of Legends tournament that is going to be held for charity and be broadcasted on Twitch.
Nice.
Now, not to say that they're not a kind of part of us, but they're not the Nine Knights. They're like a subcategory, distant relative. Think of them as a second cousin, will you? They don't represent us, and we don't represent them. We're two different things, but they're going to be doing League of Legends for now. Once they're done with League of Legends, they'll probably move on to something else. So keep checked up with the Knights of Moogle. They're great guys over there, and they're going to be doing some great things on our site. There's going to be forums underneath here that I'm going to be moderating. There's going to be forums that Hesser's going to be moderating. There's going to be forums that Still Chaotic Heart or whatever. He might be moderating one of them if he's doing a Call of Duty or something like that. Just anything game related. I know for a fact that there's going to be at least a Nine Nights Elder Scrolls Online forum. That's going to be going day one. And the second I get that game going, there's going to be an Elder Scrolls Nine Nights clan going underneath that. Hester and I will both be on that. We're both going to be posting, like guild information on there, things like that. So that's going to be blowing up. You go across the top on there, you're going to also see that the whole thing's kind of changed. Whereas before there was the homepage to contact us and support us up at the top right with all the categories like the Knights News, contest, podcast, everything were down below. Now they're all on one solid line. It's more user-friendly. We've got a live broadcast of our Facebook on the right-hand column. There's a like us button, so go click that like us, get us some more likes. There's like buttons underneath each one of our posts, like underneath game reviews. You can like each individual one. You can tweet it. You can read more of it. You can comment on it right from the home screen, which is nice and easy. So it's still work in progress. There's still a big gaming background that's supposed to be coming up behind it this coming week whenever I get time to do it. If you have any recommendations or any comments or anything about it, send me something, or I'll probably even be posting underneath Night News. I'll be posting a website update thing, and I'll be going over and explaining all this again on there. Comment on there. Tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and what you don't like. I really don't give a shit. So I'll just tell you to go shove it up your ass. But there's a lot of time and effort into this coding. Basically what we did is we found something that kind of would work with it, and I've completely restructured the whole entire code inside of it. So
Nice. It looks good. I like it so far.
yeah, it's a work in progress, but it should be nice at the end. And you know what? If this one doesn't work, I'm going to scrap it and we'll build another one. So
Let's see on the side also you can find, I wrote a nice article. I'm doing a free-to-play game of the month every month this year. My
Nice.
first free-to-play game for January, which I kind of didn't announce it until the end of January. So, but the first January game was Rift, which wrote a big old review of that on there. You know, it was promoted during their commercial as "You're not Nazaroth anymore." And playing Warcraft at the time, I kind of laughed it off and was like, "Well, I'm not going to pay $15 to play another game." So it ended up going free to play. 3 years later, I finally checked it out, and I enjoyed the time I spent with it. And I did a little video on there, which I must warn you in the video. Okay, I recorded this whole video. I was gonna scrap it, but it was one of those rare times you pop into a game, there's some amazing shit going on, just happens to be the time I'm recording the video, and if you watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about when I first get into the game. But once I finished recording, I went back, I even uploaded it to YouTube.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No, didn't watch it, and then go back, and then go back to check it out on my computer, the original file. Didn't record my audio. And I considered taking it down from YouTube, but just for the fact that there's this big Titan fight right at the beginning. Now, I'd only done that once before the entire month, but there's this big Titan fight right when I log in to the game. I wanted that to stay on there, so. But you'll notice I like spin my character around. I'm moving the mouse around on the menus. Yeah, I was telling you what all the shit was, but next time I'll when I do February's game, I'll double check before I upload anything. So, but February's game is MapleStory, which is a game.
I played that when it first came out, like 10 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah, and all you do is get on there and kill fucking snails.
Yeah, and it was a little side scroller, right?
Yeah, well, it's still a side scroller, but they've added a bunch of different classes to it now.
Nice.
A bunch of classes that are nothing like Warcraft.
Yeah, before it was like warrior, mage, and something else.
Like warrior, mage, hunter-ish thing.
Yeah.
And now there's all kinds. You're like you can be a beast caller and have animals fight for you, or some kind of knights and. You fighting like this half robot bullshit. I don't know. It's been a long time, but getting back into it, and like I said, there's a bunch more classes. They're actual quests now, and there's like a quest helper to show you where you need to go in the world to complete the quest. But
it's still a side scroller.
But it's still a side scroller. But there's something I found charming about that game with it being a side scroller. So.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it when I was playing it, and I played it with a lot of people, but then it just seems like everybody stopped playing, so I stopped playing.
Yeah, so I am playing that this month. I'll put some more information up on the site on which server I'm on, so if you want to join me, I'll be on and off of that throughout February, and then at the end of the month, I'll write a review and have a video for MapleStory.
Nice.
And then, move on March to something else. But anyway... All right, that's the big thing I put up, excuse me, for January. There were codes up for the Maw and Missplosion Man for the 360. I know Lonely Controller ate a lot of McDonald's to try and win him an Xbox One.
Now, I know Lonely Controller, and let's just say he ate a lot of McDonald's.
But he was nice enough to save all the codes for us, and we put all those up in just one big dump on the site. We took one massive code dump right in one post on the site. Now, some of these codes, they got to be used by February 28th. Some of them may still be good. Some of them may not. I don't know. But they're all up there for you to check out for Missplosion Man and the Maw for the Xbox 360.
If you claim one of those codes, comment, claimed. But don't tell us what code you did. I could care less about that. Just comment on there. Let us know, or like it or something. Let us know that you got it.
Exactly. Yeah. Participate.
Participate, you assholes.
I've seen the numbers. We know you're listening.
Yeah, we do. And talking about participating, there's a double giveaway going. Did you know that?
That is fantastic. And
There is a double giveaway from when I built my computer. I decided I'd give you guys the awesome chance to play Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Splinter Cell Blacklist for free on the Dark Legends dime. That costed me over $1,000 to get you guys those codes, and I did it all for you. All you have to do is go to our website and comment underneath the post that says double giveaway. It's underneath our contest tab. Go there, register on the site. You have to be registered. Register on the site and comment something stupid, silly, retarded, whatever you want to comment that's going to make me laugh, because I'm not going to lie. I'm not like biased, but like the funniest, craziest shit that goes on our site, those are usually the people who win. So for right now anyways, we're working on an unbiased program that I'm building right now to help us out with that. But for right now, I'm biased to funny. Yeah, I'm biased to entertaining. So post some crazy shit underneath there. Let's get it going. Right now, IP Guardian's the only one who's posted. It's good until I'm running this till February 20th. It has to be claimed by like February 28th. So whoever wins, you've only got 8 days to claim it. So make sure you claim it.
Now, does the same person win both the games, or can...
No. One person wins both games. One code gives you both games.
Okay, cool. So that's Black Flag and Splinter Cell Blacklist.
You'll be getting both of them. They're
PC codes.
They're PC codes, and they both retail at $59.99 right now.
Nice.
So that's like $120.
So go get it, people.
And if anything else, you win it and you give it away as a gift to somebody, and they think, holy shit, you spent a lot of money on me, when you really didn't do jack shit for it.
Exactly. Cool. All right. God dang it. Excuse me. I'm finally getting over that moldy cough a little now. The snow didn't help, but feeling a little better since the last show. That's all I got as far as site updates. There's some new shit. Looks different. Go check it out.
Looks way different. Check it out, yeah.
Forums are up. They'll be growing, so keep an eye on that. You know, as always, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/9nights.net. 9nights.net. You can email me, Hesser, at 9nights.net. Or say your name. Your email name.
Oh, yeah, Dark Legend at 9nights.net. Sorry, I got lost in our new website trying to look at stuff.
Trying to find it.
Trying to find it. It's completely different. Yeah, so Dark Legend at 9nights.net. Send me an email, guys.
If you got something for the show, podcast at 9nights.net. Twitter. We're on the Twitter. I do that sometimes.
We're on the tweet.
At the 9 Nights.
We're also on Facebook, which we just shouted out. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, the link to our Facebook is on the site too, under the Contact Us tab.
And we're also on YouTube. There's a link to that. I believe it is YouTube.com/9 Nights or something like that, but I'm not positive. There's a link to it, so go click on the link.
And if you're playing Xbox, which I still am kinda for now at least, I'm Hesser Almighty on Xbox Live.
And if you're on PlayStation, I am Dark Legend with 2 Ks. But like I said, I'm not really playing on it. So the person who'll be getting the request is my wife. And she doesn't know how to do that. So you'll probably just sit underneath the acceptance till I get on to play something again. But we're also on Steam. That's where you're going to find me. Type in 9 Nights Dark Legend, and you will find me. It's a picture of our shield. I finally did it, guys.
Yay!
The past 2 weeks, it is our shield logo underneath my name. So either type in 9 Nights Dark Legend or Dark Legend and look for our logo.
And if you want me, type in 9 Nights Hesser, which is also our shield logo. And hey, then you got just add us both, the Hesser and the Dark Legend.
Yes.
So, all right, that's all I've got for this show. Legend, is that all you got, buddy?
That's all I got.
All right, everybody. So hang tight for another 2 weeks. Go play your fucking Lego movie, whatever it is, Lego movie game. Let that hold you over to the next show, and we'll talk to you all in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
going on 14.
Well, one
Okay,
better.
Mike just had a heart attack. Did you hear that?
Oh, crap.
All we want to do is give a little back to the world.
Share my wisdom and wit with the world.
Oh, Jesus.
We're socially conscious.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like you should be punching your grandmother for that show.
We want to know how to look good.
Does this make my crotch look small?
We've got some great plans.
This is the Minority Report podcast division, and we're shutting it down.
So come join Joel, Pat, Josh, and Mike for 40 Going on 14, the weekly podcast that knows what you're thinking.
And this is going to be the show. Me and Mike talking and Pat just going...
We're done.
Coming soon, you'll be able to find us on iTunes, on 40go14.com, and on Blueberry Podcast Network.
Got an hour? We'll waste it.
I couldn't help but notice a lot of Mass Effect 3 slash fiction you left lying around between Shepard and Garrus.
Well, Garrus Vicarian is Commander Shepard's favorite spot on the Citadel.
Exactly!
I broke Chad! That's never happened!
Who says there's nothing good on the internet anymore? It's the Geek Cave. Downloading now on iTunes and Podbean.com.
On a southerly wind comes the scent of subtropical opinion on matters most trivial.
You know your nose doesn't lie. It can only be one thing.
Attuning your senses, you allow your ears to drink in the podcasting goodness. It's not everybody that's into anime or games or any of the things we talk about here on our fine podcast is a stinky pits, right?
No, I mean, we're definitely not pointing out everyone that listens to this as they smell.
We like most of you.
A large portion of the people I was trapped in the elevator with over the course of the weekend could use a good hosting.
Achievement unlocked. Ruffle Boy.
Or I could just laze around all day crunching on my potato chips. Get it? Laze around.
Oh, laze. Oh! Well, you're free to do that if you want, Rick.
It would be a wise decision on my part.
Oh!
Yeah, like Hunk from Robotech's my only option.
Hunk, a classic. Let's cosplay some old Robotech characters. I'll cosplay the SDF one.
You have become one with the Nerdstravaganza podcast.
Don't let this Zen moment pass you by, oh wise one.
Listen in weekly, and for the best results, subscribe to the Nerdstravaganza podcast.
Hey guys, sorry for interrupting your show. My name's Trey Higgins, and I host a podcast called What's on Your Mind with my best friend Zach Ecton. We talk about all of the nerd, geek, and pop culture things that are catching our attention for whatever week we're recording. If you want to check us out, you can do so by going to our website at woympodcast.com or by following us on iTunes. Just search for What's on Your Mind. You'll find us. We're the cool glasses and bow tie album artwork podcast next to all of the religious podcasts for whatever reason. So yeah, thank you to the guys at Knightcast for featuring our show this week, and we'll let you guys get back to what you're doing. Keep it classy.
This has been a Knightcast Media production.